Hello guys, so welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how you can basically own your own files, send the share links to the clients, and then also have a sort of CRM for yourself, okay? So we're going to run this now. I'll tell you first why this is a good solution for me and why I decided to do this, okay? So let me just first show you what is going to happen here, okay? I basically have these two files, yeah? Let's say I just recorded some files for the client and then I'm gonna put them in this folder, right? I don't wanna go and manually get the links and then put a thing in my Excel sheet here. Right here I'll show you that I have to put the date, put the thing, and then put the link, right? I just wanna have an automation that does all of these things in one. Okay, so something that you guys already know, Loom has something like this, and it just costs $240 a month, a year, and it costs too much for me. And I also want to own my files. I want to download them. So on the free plan, even though it's a great app, just wouldn't work for me. Okay, so what have I done here? Let's say I record two videos. I change the YouTube content for freedom. Okay, so you see, I just changed the titles of the videos the way I want to, and then I want these videos to go online directly, okay? So let's see how it works. This is the scenario that I have, right? I'm gonna just click run, just for fun. So let's say my videos are now ready, yeah? Can you see here? So I'm gonna put this right there. Now on my sheet, I'm gonna click that. This is like a switch. Yeah, it's like my microwave switch. You just switch it, new videos are in, yeah? And now you can see here, it gets activated, it goes back to default, the new videos get added, YouTube content for freedom, and the links are ready also. And if you look here, if we refresh this folder, there's nothing there anymore. So basically with one switch through Excel sheet, I just activated this whole thing. I have the client, let's say, file names for myself, which is the actual file name, right? And yeah, I'm gonna share that with the client, and then I can just fill in this CRM as I want to. Like, did I close them? What's the value? When did I make these videos, right? And this is such an amazing system for me because now I get to have everything documented, like, oh, which was the client? When did I send it? Oh, it was this one. And that's the link to the video, right? I don't need to go and search through the Loom. Let me tell you what difficulties what was my original plan, okay? So now that you know you can save the money, right? I showed you how the program works, how the scenario works. Let me show you what my original idea was. I was thinking I'm gonna record something with OBS for free. And OBS, right now I'm recording this in OBS. Yeah, so I'm recording this one in OBS. What did I want to say? Yeah, my idea was that we're gonna have a folder in our integration, like a module which is called watch files in a folder. But the thing is, this one, it doesn't really by create time, share drive. Let's just do this one from now on. Okay. So this one, it's not instant. You can put like let's say if I unlink this for now, let's just save this. If we link this one, yeah, and then we run it here, it cannot run immediately. You see, immediately as data arrives, that's for the Google Sheet. So this one had to run basically minimum, let's say every minute, yeah? But the thing is, I don't want to spend like, if we're running that every minute, we're gonna spend, let's calculate here. So let's say we're gonna have 1 minute and then 60 minutes in an hour. So it's gonna be 60 times each operation, right? So it's gonna 60 minutes, that's 1 hour, and then 24, that's for 1 day. So that's 1,440 operations in make.com for 1 day. And then we're gonna run that for how many days? 30 days. So each month I'm spending 43,000 operations just to watch this folder. So it's just not feasible. So there's a huge limitation there. So we have to have something like a webhook. And I tried a bunch of different things to have like a webhook in the drive. I'm not technical enough right now to be able to do that. But anyways, what I wanted to say is that just was not a good solution, right? So what else could I do? I was thinking we could probably, so since we cannot have I don't want to have 43,000 operations per month, right? Per month. This is just not possible. So I thought maybe I'll have, let me see, just like a switch in my idea was like to drop the files in the folder and then everything gets done, right? It gets uploaded, the share link gets done, and it's instant, right? And I can send it to the client. But then I thought, okay, maybe it's better to put the files in the folder, change the names, edit the file names as I want, and then I have a switch here, which is not completely automated, as you can see. But at least I can click this switch called new video in, and then it takes the files, processes them, and then we have an empty folder again, right? That's the beauty of this system. So, okay, so we have a switch in my sheet. Okay, so what happens in the scenario after that? So the switch basically, this is watching it, and it's with the extension, with the make extension, and you get this in the add-ons, and then get add-ons, and then you search for, I guess you see this now, make.com. Okay, integromat. Okay, so this is the extension you get right here. So let me just, this one right here, that's the extension you get. Okay, what happens after that? So I update this cell, and then this thing, it gets, how do you say? I'll show you. So we have settings here when you get that extension, and then I put the webhook URL. So this is the webhook URL. You just take this and paste it in here. And then you just put the sheet name, the range. Okay, the range is, I just want this cell to be activated. You can have it in a different way, but it's okay. You just have that one, right? I was originally thinking like I'm gonna like do each video one at a time, but then like there's some data in the cell. If you're using the update the cell, update a row, like add a new row, then it would like be empty spaces between. But now it understands which row is empty, right? So I just thought I'm gonna have a switch somewhere else, and then when this gets activated, this webhook gets activated here. And after the webhook gets activated, I have a filter. I put this filter later on because I thought maybe I just misclick here or delete this here, and then this gets activated and I just run through the whole operation. I don't want that to happen. So I said only if the value of this cell is going to be new video in, then you pass to the next module. Okay. So what do we have in this module? So basically I just put this module to return this. I want it to be like a switch, like a button that springs back up. So I put this one, update the cell, so it just updates it to the default again. Okay, so when I click, I'm just gonna click it now just for fun, and yeah, so just gonna click this new video in, right? And I'm gonna run this. You can see it got activated, but I got another filter here. Yeah, so it got activated, and then because it was new video in, so it passed through this filter, and then this one updated it back to the default, as you can see. But then when we go to the search the drive, because our this is empty here, because this folder is full, but here is empty. This one is not returning any bundles. So I have another filter right here, which is saying if bundles is not equals to, okay, let me just look at this. Right, so it passes if the bundle is not 0. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So because it didn't pass the filter, nothing got updated here, right? So let's do another test. What I wanted to tell you is if we run it again, because the hook just watches for changes, right? It doesn't understand new video in or not. So if I just delete this, now this should get updated here, as you will see, the webhook. And it didn't pass the first filter, which is it needs to be new video. That's how it works behind the scenes. So now you know how it works. Now you've seen the results. I'll put this blueprint in the files, and I'll be happy to help. Send me an email on adrian@greenhopex. That's my last email. adrian@timehackerslab.com, and yeah, join this journey of mine where we are learning to automate our own stuff. Today I just received the offer on my second Upwork client, which I think is very useful. And I think the blueprint of this one, I'll add it like a link to it so you guys can download it and enjoy. And if you need something like this for your own company or something more complicated, I'm available to build it for you also. So yeah, have a good day. See you later. Bye.